ITN, where the Autobots are subscribed.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. Got some more Transformers to talk about. So I will put the link to this in the description for those who want to see it. But basically, a lot of news today. Let's just straight up talk about this, because I know I did a lot of videos yesterday on a lot of these movies I'm doing tonight, and that's because there's a cine-con going on apparently, so a lot of footage is being shown, a lot of things are being shared, a lot of news updates on Ninja Turtles, which I'm going to get into in a separate video, Transformers, Spider-Man, and Captain America, the Avengers, obviously we know about that. So lots and lots of stuff going on in the movies, and it makes perfect sense. We're about to hit that stride where we're going to get all these big movies coming out within the next 2, 3, 4 months, or the rest of the year, because obviously later on in the year you got Guardians of the Galaxy, The Hobbit. So 15 minutes of Transformers was shown at CinemaCon, and if you don't want any spoilers, which I feel comfortable to say most people probably don't give a shit, but and I wouldn't say the spoilers are really major. Actually, some of it, us here at the Nation have already kind of speculated. Some of these things have come to pass, so it's not stuff we haven't heard before. But if you don't want to take any chances, there will be spoilers, so you know what to do. Okay, now that we're clear, so apparently, you know, in the other Transformer movies, there've been this whole thing where the Transformers have come to Earth many times in the past, and whether it was Megatron going after the cube, or the Fallen coming down and building pyramids or whatever, or not the Fallen, but the Primes, and then the Fallen being part of the Primes at the time. So in this one, it seems like there's going to be Transformer ships arriving at Earth during prehistoric times, and that's, I think, probably is going to set the tone for the Dinobots and how they came to be. Because as you know, when the Transformers arrive to Earth, they scan whatever they want to, you know, look like, or stuff like that. Now, I've never seen them do anything organic, with the exception of the one that was in Revenge of the Fallen, the chick in the beginning of the movie. So it looks like that's how the Dinobots come. Now, that's the speculation. The guy didn't even say that, but he did say that a series of ships come to Earth during prehistoric times. So that's my guess, is that that's how the Dinobots are born. They get there in their Cybertronian form, and then they scan and become the Dinobots. Now, another thing they said is, if you remember the trailer, that ship flying overhead that seems to be sucking stuff up, well, that's a Lockdown ship, and it's got a magnetism about it, and that's how he captures robots, because apparently he's like a junk collector. He collects junk and robot parts and stuff, whatever, I guess to maybe enhance himself. And they talk about him kidnapping Optimus. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that. He did confirm that Galvatron obviously is man-made, human-controlled. Some people on my other video that I posted the other day mentioned that maybe Galvatron will end up going rogue, and I see that as a possibility. And I don't know if that will alleviate the pain that he's even created by man in the first place, but we'll see how that plays out. So very interesting, you know. And then they talk about Mark Wahlberg's role and how he finds Optimus, and how the government, I guess, has a way of tracking Transformers when they're known. In particular, I guess they were looking for Optimus, and now they found him, so they obviously go crazy going to Mark Wahlberg's character, his house or his barn or whatever it is, to track him down, and that's when Optimus busts out, and you know, so does his thing. Now, the other thing is, they say there's some shots that take place over in China, and some other crazy action sequences that they describe. In one particular scene, it looks like Shane, I think that's the character's name, Shane, that's Mark Wahlberg's daughter's character's boyfriend. If you can stay with me on that, because I don't remember all their names yet, except with Shane, of course. I guess he drives over some dude, and he scrapes the tire against his face, but it doesn't. The guy was like, it doesn't kill him, or it doesn't. I'm sure it scars him and burns him, but it doesn't actually kill him. I guess I'd have to see it to see how that plays out. It sounds like it should kill him, but the guy insists that, you know, it looks cool, so we'll see. One thing he did say, though, and most of you will find this interesting, especially for those of you who hate the series and genuinely don't go to see it, he said that if you're a Transformers fan, if you've been a fan of the series, then you like the movie. And if you're not a fan of the series, there's nothing so far that he sees in this 15-minute shot that's going to change anyone's mind. So basically what that tells me is you're going to get the same old thing that you've gotten before. Lots of explosions, lots of robot fights, a very, very thin plot, and that's it. That's it, you know. Now, I know I said that I was very upset about the Galvatron thing. I still am. If he goes rogue, will that alleviate that pain? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think initially it should be like that anyway. But I hope that if he does go rogue, it's right away. I don't want to see him under human control for a long time. At least give me that. It's bad enough he's already made by man. The fact that he's going to be controlled by man, I don't want to see it throughout the whole movie and then come in at the end and he becomes, you know. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, you know, Michael Bay is, you know, he's done a lot of movies that I have enjoyed, honestly. I mean, for those of you who've been with ETN for a long time, anytime I've talked about Transformers and this and that, you guys know for the most part, while I do criticize the plot and I do criticize some things about the movie, and I have said that I enjoy them for what they are, and it's just the kind of movie where you go in, turn your brain off, and eat popcorn. But the Galvatron thing really did bother me. That bothered me a lot because I grew up during the G1 era. The 1986 Transformers movies, which I have on DVD, and I still watch it from time to time because it's that good. It hurts to see Galvatron. I know it sounds crazy, it hurts, but it does. It hurts to see Galvatron created by man. I didn't expect to see him created by Unicron. I understand that. I understand, you know, I said this in the other video, but being controlled by humans and being built by humans to me is just not the way to go. But, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I just wanted to share that. The link is in the description for those of you who want to hear or read about it yourself and share your thoughts. What do you think about the first 15 minutes? There are some things I might have left out, so go see it. I don't, you know, want to just do all of it. But the link I'm leaving is from IGN. They've got a lot of news updates over the last 24 hours. So that's kind of where I get my news. They're a pretty good source. I like that site a lot, so I usually go there first. And, yeah, that's basically it, guys. So go check it out. Tell me what you think, you know. Transformers. Let's see what Bay does. Again, we already know what he does with Galvatron, the bitch. Sorry. This is how it is. Alright, guys, this is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thanks for watching ETN. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page. I am Optimus Prime, and you're watching ETN, where the Autobots are subscribed.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. Got some more Transformers to talk about. So I will put the link to this in the description for those who want to see it. But basically, a lot of news today. Let's just straight up talk about this, because I know I did a lot of videos yesterday on a lot of these movies I'm doing tonight, and that's because there's a cine-con going on apparently, so a lot of footage is being shown, a lot of things are being shared, a lot of news updates on Ninja Turtles, which I'm going to get into in a separate video, Transformers, Spider-Man, and Captain America, the Avengers, obviously we know about that. So lots and lots of stuff going on in the movies, and it makes perfect sense. We're about to